everyone, I am here with you today to share another scrapbooking process video. This one was definitely made from the giant kit of paper that I put together because I recognize all these papers. So I'm going to go through choosing papers and pieces to cut apart. I think this might have been the first layout that I made from this kit, judging by the non-cut up paper. It's just a guess, but I think it is. So a lot of this paper is from Chamel, both from True Stories and her original collection. I have quite a bit of both of those left still. Maybe not True Stories as much. I'm not sure. I still have quite a bit of her products left. So I did speed this video up quite a bit. I was trying to make it a little bit less tedious for you to watch because I don't really do anything earth-shattering on this layout. I'm just kind of making an L or a bracket, whatever you want to call it, and putting my pictures in the middle of it. I didn't even use my paper trimmer to trim it down. I just trimmed and went on my way. So I will say I don't really like paper trimmers. I've never found one that I really liked that worked really well. I have the Caterpillar crop trimmer and I've had it for well over a year, and even when I first got it, it didn't cut particularly straight. So I don't use it very much. Right now on my desk I have a little Fiskars trimmer, the first trimmer I ever bought, with the arm that swings out from the side, and it's one of the small ones. So I'm inking the edges with black Distress ink, I believe. If I had made this now, I probably would have used gray Distress, or gray ink rather, but when I made this video I did not have a gray ink set up. I do now. Now I have a gray one and a navy blue one. So I just cut strips of papers from the full-sized ones from my kit that I made, and I'm just laying them in an L shape to kind of nestle the pictures into the corner of it. These pictures were taken from the kind of top of the St. Mark's Basilica in Venice. And if you go up to the top and outside, you can walk around, and this was taken like around the corner, and nobody wanted to go out there because it was so hot. So we basically had the whole place to ourselves, and it was amazing. And the view from the top of it, you can see out over the water across to the other island. I'm not sure if I guess it's an island. Land chunk. I'm not sure. The whole of Venice is little islands, so call it what you want. So this layout's just basically me cutting up pieces of paper and sticking them into spots. I know that that is quite literally like the definition of scrapbooking in general. But yeah, I guess when I was making this layout I wasn't feeling very adventurous. I even went back to doing an old tried and true technique, and that's marking out where I want to put stuff with washi tape on a diagonal from the photo. Yeah, like I said, this video or this layout isn't oh sorry, I had to cough. This layout is not very original, but I quite like how it turns out, and I love that bold yellow polka dot paper in the background. I think that's a Chamel paper. And I think it might be an old Chamel paper from True Stories. Those are stickers from Close to My Heart. I wanted to bring some more of that green in because there's a little tiny bit of green on the cut apart card that I put on there. So now I have a little triangle of green going around the photos. Although the green, it doesn't match. It's not the same green at all, but that's okay. That is some washi tape stickers from Freckled Fawn, I believe. If they're not from Freckled Fawn, I apologize. See, here I'm trying to decide, do I want to journal in black ink or gray ink? Because I should have inked in gray. But I didn't, so I'm going to journal in black ink. I think I'm looking up the name of the basilica. Oh, no, what I was doing is I was looking up to see if it was a basilica or a cathedral, to make sure that I got the right type of church. It was actually amazing up there. I loved it. We sat there, we must have sat up there for like a half an hour, just sitting and watching all of the people and laughing at them because they were like running from little shade spot to little shade spot. I shouldn't really laugh too much because that's what we did when we were at the Colosseum in Rome, but anyways, it was really hot. That's a piece of paper from Crepe Paper, and I think it's the Carousel collection, which is an older collection, but you might still be able to get that piece of paper, and if you can, I'd highly recommend it. I think I bought 2 or 3 pieces of that paper because of all the little labels and ticket shapes and things that you can cut up and use for in your clusters and in layering. So I would highly recommend that paper if you can. This is, I think that's a stamp set from Kelly Perky. I'm not sure because I only saw it for a split second, but I'm pretty sure it's a Kelly Perky, like, big city or city loving or something like that stamp set. You might be able to get it still. I can't. I bought it a while ago. I'm going to stamp this with VersaFine Onyx black ink, and you do have to let the ink dry a little bit, as it is a pigment ink. I just stamped that on a little cut apart piece from the Simple Stories paper. That Simple Stories paper is, I think the collection is called So Fancy. I don't know if you can get that collection anymore. It is an older collection for sure. I got it at a scrapbooking convention in a package. So I don't know if it's still available easily or not. It was a nice collection. It had purple in it. I like collections that have purple. As I watch this video, I'm wondering if I'm going to cover up that little blank spot on the left side of the paper there, but I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I don't think so. That is a stamp set. I believe it's called Travel Log, and I forget who it's by. I always look it up, and then I always forget. Maybe like Studio L2E. I know I got it from Simon Says Stamp. And I'm fairly certain it's called Travel Log, but I'm not sure. Those enamel dots are from Freckled Fawn. If you like enamel dots, pay attention to Freckled Fawn sales, because the ones that are still in the package, I got them for $1 per package. So really keep an eye out for the sales if you can. The star enamel dots that I put down were from a Schmel collection. I can't tell you what one. I saw that they were from a Schmel collection. I'm sorry. Not much help. So I used a blue enamel star and then 3 enamel dots, and I'm going to sprinkle some gold color shine on there because there are gold sparkly hearts on that Schmel paper. That is on the left of the page. So that is all for this layout. Thank you all for watching and joining in with me, and I will get back to you soon with another layout and video. Bye!